Um, you're the first time Steve, since joining the Wings, has handed out more than a 2-year contract. What does that mean to you, and what kind of responsibility does this deal put on your shoulders?
A lot. I mean, everyone knows we're in a rebuild phase. Him signing me to a 4-year deal also tells me he sees me as part of the future of the team, uh, part of the guys that's going to help the team win, and that's the pressure that comes with it.
What do you think? Like, do you think this deal kind of shows you've shown enough growth that they think you're obviously part of the long-term deal?
I hope so. I mean, from what Stevie gave me this morning as a deal, it's exactly where he wants to head. And for me, I mean, I'll have to bring my game to another level and try to help this team win.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our next question is from Ansar Khan with MLive.
Hi, Anthony. How much untapped goal scoring potential do you feel you have? And do you go into a season kind of with a goal or a number in mind of where you'd like to be?
Well, this season's kind of up in the air, but usually everyone talks about that magic 30, and I think it's something that's reachable for me in the real near future, and that's the goal I'm set on right now.
And just talk a little bit about some of the things that you need to do, other than besides obviously staying healthy, to get to that figure.
Just right now, I mean, we're kind of practicing all those extra little rebound goals, just around the net, get maybe 3-4 more like that, and then obviously on the power play, it's not been great over the past couple of years for our team. So if we could get better on the power play, obviously it's going to bring a lot more goals.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our next question is from Max Boltman with The Athletic.
Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What was it like on a negotiating in this climate? You mentioned the uncertainty around this coming season. Did that make the process more difficult, or did you not really notice it?
Made it longer, that's for sure. I mean, we started talking a couple months ago. Slow talk at first. Obviously, it became a little bit more serious when the arbitration rights came in. After that, Bert was up to sign, and he had his arb. So we kind of took a delay on there, and then finally made it happen over the last 24 hours.
For sure. And then what's this offseason been like for you? Have you been mostly in Detroit or in Longueuil, or what have you been doing?
I came back to Detroit early September, so I was back home for the whole quarantine. As soon as it hit, I wanted to go back home for the summer. So we had a great summer, working out with Bernier back home, going on the ice with him. Obviously, when I came here, I went up to Barwis with Larks, Glendenning, Helm. And I mean, right now we have a 15 or almost 20 guys that's working out there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our next question is from Daniela Bruce with Red Wings TV.
Hi, Anthony. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
And you kind of mentioned in Max's question that it was a long process for you to get to this point. Every time we had Steve Yzerman on a press conference, we talked about both yours and Tyler's contracts. Did you ever have any doubt that you were going to get a contract done? Because he definitely did not.
You know what? Like I said, the process was a long process, but my agent was telling me that things are going in the right way. So I kind of need to trust him at that time. And even us not filing for ARB, again, it was my agent's call. He kind of told me things are going in the right direction. I need you to trust me, trust Stevie. And he's a man of his word, so we'll get things done.
And obviously you guys have you have some new teammates now, including Vladislav Nemetsnikov and Bobby Ryan, guys like that. Are you excited to play with these guys, and how do you think it will impact your game personally?
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I mean, we know Bobby can shoot the puck. Obviously, he's been around for a long time, and we know what he's capable of. And just in summer practice, Nemestikov, he just keeps the puck, and he likes to control it. And I think in Detroit, we're not having enough players that keeps the puck like he does. So hopefully they could have a big impact for us in the near future.
Congratulations again, and thank you.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Carly Johnston with Red Wings TV.
Hey, and congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. So 26 now, this contract will take you into 30 years old. So you're going to be transitioning from a young guy on the team to one of the veterans. Are you looking forward to making that transition?
Not yet. Hopefully I have 4 good years before I do that transition.
Are you looking forward to taking these young guys under your wing in these next 4 years?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I mean, it's crazy to think that 26, you're in the second half of the oldest guys on the team. Obviously, we have all these young guys that are going to roll up maybe this year, maybe next year. So it's going to be exciting to see and to help them out for sure.
Awesome. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Ted Copeland with the Detroit News.
Hey, Anthony, congratulations. Hey,
Thank you.
how are you dealing with the uncertainty right now? I mean, you kind of alluded to it earlier. I mean, as far as training and stuff like that, I mean, preparing, I mean, is there some stress? Like, when is this season actually going to start and all that?
I don't think there's a stress. I just think the guys are anxious to get back out there. Obviously, what was it, 16 teams or 26 teams or whatever it was played in playoffs, and we're just sitting at home watching hockey and didn't really have a competition or anything of that sort in the last, 8 months, 9 months already. So the guys want to get back out there. Hopefully we could have a estimated time for us to actually have a date. That would be step number one, just so we know exactly where we're going with our workouts, exactly where we're going with how many ice every week we need to hop on. And it's just like little details that maybe people don't think of, but it's just long for us to kind of get ready and have our body full 100% when the season hits.
Is it really weird right now? I mean, you'd be a month into the season probably right now. Like your body clock out of whack right now. I mean, it just feels really strange not playing this time of year.
It's actually crazy to think about it. But yeah, every September, October, since I've been 5 years old, we're playing hockey, and here we're just sitting at home and basically still playing golf.
Hey, thanks, Anthony.
You're welcome.
Our next question is from Brad Galley with WXYZ.
Anthony, have you heard from a lot of cousins you haven't heard from in a long time?
Indeed. Yeah.
The last contract go around you had, you bet on yourself, and today proved that was a smart decision. I'm curious why you chose and why you were seeking a long-term deal in Detroit rather than maybe seeking the open market in a quicker turnaround here.
I mean, it's complicated in some sense. Obviously, Detroit doesn't want to lose me in 2 years, so that was kind of out of the question. A 3-year deal, Larkin's ending his contract in 3 years. So yet again, Stevie didn't want us to hit free agency at the same time. For me, a 4-year, it was between a 4 or 5 year. But I think a 4-year brings me to a good age where I could try and sign another 4-year, maybe 5-year if everything goes well.
When you look at this team and what Steve is building and what you've even seen from this offseason, what made you sure in your head that this was going to be a good situation for you for the next 4 years?
Well, we're going to be contenders at some point. A rebuild needs a couple years to get there, and then the team's going to be good, and that's when the opportunity is going to come. If it's year 2, 3, or 4, I'll be around, and hopefully I could help this team.
Good stuff, man. Good talking to you.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Art Regner with DetroitRedWings.com.
Hey, Anthony, congratulations. I just want to clarify something. I know that you've said in the past that you don't want to spend your whole offseason worrying about your contract. Obviously, these are, circumstances that no one could have predicted. But it sounds like that this came down rather quickly, that it wasn't a prolonged negotiation, that you, Steve, and your camp got together and were able to hammer out this deal. Is that accurate?
Still took 3 or 4 months.
So were you apprehensive? I mean, did you think there might be another team to offer you an offer sheet or anything like that, or?
Not really. I mean, offer sheets, you see it once every 10 years. So that wasn't really in the question, but I was just anxious to get a deal done. Actually, I was excited for it. Obviously, it's a good time for me to, 26, sign a nice deal. Hopefully, there's going to be hockey this season, and just get into it.
I'm not sure if it's the angle that you're at or the thing that you're wearing, that zip up thing, but you look massive. I mean, are you like pushing 250, 245? Have you put on a lot of muscle?
I mean, I am pushing 240 right now, but that's only a detail. It's going to go down a little bit before the season starts. Probably playing weight around 235 like last year would be my ideal.
And how concerned are you that depending on when you do hit the ice, that this team could not play competitive hockey for almost a year? Is that in the back of your mind? And will it take you a while, even though you're a professional hockey player, to get it going again?
It's a hard question to answer. Obviously, it will be hard, but at the same time, like you said, we're professional athletes. We're going to need to figure it out real quick. And depending when we start, even the guys that won the Stanley Cup, it's going to be a while before they hit the ice competitive again. So we're kind of all in the same boat right now.
Anthony, I know that Red Wing fans are looking forward to the next 4 years of the BT Express. So congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go ahead and transition to our French language questions now for just our final few minutes with Anthony. So if anyone's jumping off the call, thanks for joining us. But we're going to go ahead and, JF, you can go ahead and ask your first question.
Salut Anthony, JF Chaumont du Journal de Montréal.
Salut.
Anthony, premièrement, bravo pour le nouveau contrat. Qu'est-ce qui t'a convaincu ou qu'est-ce qui t'a séduit du côté des Red Wings pour y aller pour un contrat de 4 ans? C'est quand même du long terme avec une équipe qui reste en plein cœur d'une reconstruction.
Comme j'ai mentionné en anglais, la reconstruction, ça fait déjà 2 ans, 3 ans qu'on l'entame. Donc, on devrait devenir une bonne compétition d'ici 2-3 ans. Pourquoi le 4 ans aussi? C'est avec l'incertitude du COVID cette année, je voulais pas vraiment aller pour un an. On ne sait pas si on va jouer. Si on joue, est-ce que ça va être 5-6 games par semaine? Je suis un petit peu prône aux blessures. Donc, je voulais moins un an. 2 ans, les Red Wings ne voulaient pas, vu que je tombe sans compensation après 2 ans. 3 ans, on a demandé, mais c'est le contrat à Larkin est fini dans 3 ans. Donc, ils ne voulaient pas avoir leurs 2 joueurs sans compensation en même temps. Donc, ça conclut, c'était soit un 4 ou un 5 ans. Moi, je voulais un petit peu de sécurité aussi. C'est sûr que un 4 ans, ça avait plus d'avantages d'être à 30 ans à place d'être à 31 quand le contrat se termine pour pouvoir aller signer un autre beau contrat par la suite.
Dans tes discussions avec Steve Yzerman, est-ce qu'il te parlait souvent des espoirs de l'organisation? Je sais que vous avez repêché Lucas Raymond cette année au premier tour rapidement, Moritz Seider l'an dernier. Ça reste des espoirs, mais est-ce que c'est assez pour croire que la relance va se faire rapidement quand tu penses à la banque d'espoir qu'il y a du côté de Détroit?
On ne sait jamais. Il suffit qu'il y ait 2 jeunes joueurs qui arrivent de nulle part, qui aient un camp merveilleux, que leur confiance soit dans le tapis. Puis ça peut changer une équipe ou même on a été chercher un goaler aussi, on a été chercher Bobby Ryan, Mestikov. N'importe quel de ces 3 joueurs-là peuvent sortir de leur boîte puis avoir une super saison, on ne sait jamais.
J'ai une dernière petite question. Je sais que tu en as parlé en anglais rapidement, mais tu as toujours été reconnu comme un marqueur. 2 fois plus de 20 buts, pas encore eu la chance d'atteindre le cap des 30. Tu crois que c'est possible pour toi? Peut-être pas cette année parce qu'on ne sait pas combien de matchs, là, mais c'est possible pour toi d'être un marqueur de 30 buts prochainement dans la Ligue nationale?
Je pense que oui. Surtout si je reste loin des blessures. C'est vraiment la clé pour moi. Donc, c'est aussi un but personnel très bientôt.
Je laisse mon tour à Richard Labbé de la presse. Merci.
Merci.
Salut,
Go
Anthony.
ahead with Richard Labbé next.
Oui, salut Anthony. Écoute, tu en as parlé un petit peu en anglais. Tu parlais vous êtes restés, vous autres, ça fait longtemps, là, c'est arrêté depuis le mois de mars. Cet été, comment tu vivais ça? Je sais que tu en as parlé un petit peu en anglais, mais là, tu as 24 clubs qui jouent, il y a des surprises, et vous n'êtes pas de ça. Comment tu as vécu ça?
D'un, on méritait vraiment pas d'avoir la chance d'être en série, tu sais. C'est sûr que ça a été compliqué avec le COVID, tout le monde le sait. C'était tough à les regarder, mais en même temps, c'était du bon hockey. Donc, j'ai regardé plusieurs matchs. C'est sûr que en étant à la maison, il y a pas grand-chose à faire d'autre que regarder les matchs, mais on a hâte de jouer, c'est sûr. On a hâte d'avoir une date pour savoir nos entraînements sans ligne où, pour savoir quand on commence.
Tu as parlé de la reconstruction, que ça va peut-être prendre encore un petit peu de temps, mais en même temps, dans un climat comme celui présentement, on ne sait pas ce qui peut arriver. Est-ce que tu penses que vous êtes peut-être capable de surprendre plus rapidement que prévu?
C'est le but. Quand j'en parlais justement à Larkin pas plus tard que la semaine passée, on se disait, tu sais, sur peut-être une saison de 40 quelques matchs cette année, on peut être une surprise. Tu sais, si les équipes sont pas nécessairement prêtes, puis nous, on met les bouchées doubles, 20 matchs, ça se passe très rapidement. Donc, tu sais, c'est la moitié de la saison déjà. Si tu te places bien, tu sais jamais. Donc, il suffit d'avoir un bon début de saison s'il y a une saison. Puis après ça, l'année 1 va aller sur l'année 2. La confiance va être là un petit peu plus. Peut-être essayer de faire les séries. L'année 3, peut-être essayer de faire un bon push. L'année 4, peut-être on est des contenders. On ne sait jamais comment que la reconstruction peut aller.
Et dans la question, tu as vu les matchs sans spectateurs, ça va peut-être être le futur rapproché aussi. Comment tu entrevois ça? J'imagine que ça fait longtemps que tu n'as pas joué devant personne.
C'est très vrai. Comment j'entrevois ça? En ce moment, il n'y a rien qu'on puisse faire. C'est pas de notre contrôle. Nous, on veut juste jouer au hockey. C'est sûr que être dans une bulle, c'est pas ce qui nous tente, surtout pour une saison complète. Mais tout le monde veut jouer au hockey, puis on veut trouver des solutions.
Merci.
Ça fait plaisir.
I will have time for one more from Nicolas Ducharme.
Salut Anthony, Nicolas Ducharme de LNH.com. Ça va bien?
Ça va bien, toi?
Good, félicitations. Je voulais juste être sûr, tu disais tantôt que tu étais à Détroit. Est-ce que la plupart de l'équipe est là présentement? Êtes-vous déjà au travail ou?
Je t'avouerais qu'une bonne partie de l'équipe, on est ici, oui. Au mois de septembre, un petit peu moins, mais depuis 2-3 semaines, il y a beaucoup de gars qui sont arrivés.
Good. Ce contrat-là, tu le commences à l'âge que tu as présentement, tu vas terminer à un âge où tu vas être un vétéran pour toutes les équipes de la Ligue. Ton rôle va changer, puis tu vas être appelé vraiment à jouer un rôle de leader avec tous les jeunes qui s'en viennent dans cette reconstruction-là. Qu'est-ce que tu veux faire qui va faire de toi, selon toi, un meilleur leader?
Comment j'ai appris de Zetterberg Datsuk, c'est l'expression anglaise, c'est d'être un everydayer, d'être présent chaque jour, chaque match, chaque pratique, que ce soit dans le gym, à l'extérieur, peu importe. C'est juste d'être un leader complet, puis d'être présent pour eux, donner mon meilleur, puis avoir la plus grosse impact sur les games, mais aussi avoir un gros impact sur leur mental, leur développement.
T'as-tu des gars à qui tu parles pour t'inspirer? T'as Steve Yzerman comme DG qui a été un capitaine quand même pas pire, disons-le. Mais y a-tu d'autres personnes au Québec qui sont des leaders qui ont été des capitaines puis que des fois un petit message texte ou un petit appel pour si tu as des questions, c'est-tu des inspirations que tu as?
Au Québec, c'est dur à dire. Fallait penser vite comme ça, pas vraiment. Quelqu'un qui n'a jamais vraiment été capitaine, mais qui en a vu plusieurs équipes et qui est aussi champion de la Coupe Stanley, Jonathan Bernier. J'ai été vraiment proche de Jonathan au cours des 2 dernières années. Puis juste avant de signer mon contrat, je l'ai appelé, j'ai dit qu'est-ce que t'en penses, tu sais. Je peux appeler mes parents, je peux leur demander, mais mes parents sont tout le temps de mon côté nécessairement. Mes amis vont être de mon côté. Fait que j'ai appelé Joe juste pour un conseil, tu sais, un conseil d'amis. Puis c'est quelqu'un qui a du bon jugement.
Good. Hey, merci beaucoup.
Ça fait plaisir.
All right, guys. Thanks for waiting, Mo. Thanks for your time. Thanks for doing this. And
Thank you.
Everyone else, we'll talk soon.
Awesome. Take care, guys.
Thanks, Anthony.
Congrats.